on the PC. I'm currently on this mission, trying to escort Mercedes over here. I'm assuming I'm going in the right direction. I make no promises. But here's the interesting part. As I make my way through this part of the map, this is the part of the map where I died during my research streams because I kept getting pwned by armed bandits with swords and shields that just wiped me out in like 2 or 3 hits. That's not as much of a problem now, but I'm running into the problems off in the distance you can barely see. First of all, Mercedes is with me, so she's a liability because they might come after her. Thankfully, I am now a magic archer. This will be a chance for me to kind of show this off because this turned out to be a really interesting class I got going here. There's a magic archer class. I think you can see on the left-hand side of the screen. I got my defenses, my magic defenses. But what matters is I have assassin's blades, snag daggers. I mean, come on, that's my main. I got my magician's crutch, which is it's gonna be Magian crush. I can't read. This is sort of an interesting weapon because it's like a traditional bow, but it has some really interesting skills attached to it. There's also this thunderclap here. I guess I'll just start off by showing this. It's not as interesting a weapon, but it's sort of it's a staff basically. Oh, it doesn't seem to be very useful. I'll see if I can make some use out of it. Status. There we go. So there's Shine of the Magic Archers, I think. Yes, I know she is I am the queen. She still has that going on. As you might actually, if you notice, I'm cropping the left and right hand side of the screen because most of the useful information's kind of kept in the center of the screen, so that's good for my videos. It means I can crop a lot of stuff off the side that no one really needs to see. What I have here is my skills. Primary skills. I got my fire attack, which I'll show you in a second because I have my staff, my magic staff, magic stick. Threefold bolt on the archer skill that I have with the bow. Fires 3 magical arrows at a single point. Seeker bolt, which fires up to 5 magical arrows at 5 targets. That is good. It's only 1 per target, but I'm going to show you that in a second. I gave myself a couple of core skills. How to describe that? There you go. See, press X, pause for a moment, then press X. Okay, I think it's like a bunch of kicks. And this is you hold down the Y button for a round delay, so it's my heavy attack. So it doesn't matter. So apparently, it's just a basic part of my skill set. I think regardless of the weapons that I'm carrying. I'll find out since I'm carrying the magic stick now. Let's see. I added this one here. This augment. Augment strength only at nighttime. Yeah. Not using a sword, dagger. I got my daggers already. Got my staff. That's where the angle comes from. That's the magic bow I got going on. So you'll see that in a second. So let's show it off, huh? I'll test it off on this guy. Yeah, there we go. Pressing the left bumper. There's a thief in the distance who can't see me, but the fun part is that I can press the X button to charge up a threefold bolt. And now that it's charged, I release. Nail him 3 times. And I can do it again while he's on the ground. See? Still don't think he's responded to me, and I'll charge up another one while he's on the ground. So basically, I can loose an arrow, knock someone on. I can loose an arrow, charge it up, knock, and then release it as soon as they get up, like that. So that makes things a bit more interesting. And now I've attracted a crowd. I'm going to switch to the seeker bolt with the Y button. There's only 1 of them. I thought there was more than that. Okay, fine. See, the other 4 miss. I guess that's okay. Okay, so I'll let my friends take care of the rest. And these are homing arrows, so it looks like I don't even need to charge up a homing arrow attack. This is way more useful than the traditional Strider bow that I was using. At least with the homing missile ability. So that makes things a lot more interesting. There's some wolves here in the distance, if I'm not mistaken. Let me confirm. Yeah, there they are. And I can pick off, see, I got my seeker bow going, so I'll get 3 of these, I think. Yeah, you can see all the little gold rings. Those are the seeker arrows. The lock-on for the seeker arrows. That's only 2 of them left, I think. The range isn't as long on this, but it's pretty easy. See, I got 5 of them going now. So you can kind of hang back, and I'm going to give my colleagues the go command, so my party will attack them while I hang back in the distance and Just rain fire on these fools. I don't know if they're female, so I can't call them the B word. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we got more coming. I'll see if I can sneak around the Rangers here, because there's going to be a pretty massive party of Rangers coming after me, so that's going to be interesting for Mercedes if they start showing up in large groups. See, Mercedes by herself might be able to handle like 1 or 2 weak enemies, which these wolves are. Yeah, let's get my staff going. Not using any stamina, apparently, so this is good. It's a tiny little long-range attack, but it's kind of cute. Oh, and I can also, what is it, hold down the right bumper. You can see my angle right there, so I can charge that fire attack. I don't know if I can aim it that well. See how it goes. There's no one on screen to really worry about, so that's okay. And Mercedes is full health now, so let's regen and save. Well, I can't save because I'm in combat, right? Yeah, I'm in combat technically. Is that them over there? Let's get my arrow out. There we go. 3. Okay, so I'll take 3 of them out. And I'll stick my party on them. And take out a couple of more homing arrows. Seeker bolts, excuse me. Not speaker box. Seeker bolts. Oh, wait. Let's break out the staff. And let's get the angle going. Okay, so so there is homing capability. That's cute. I think I got stuck there for a second. Now can I save? Yeah, I can save now. Okay, this is where things are going to get a bit more interesting, because like I said, you can probably see a castle up there in the distance, behind the trees. Let me get into a clearing so you can see it a bit better. Yeah, kind of hard to see. Let me get out in front of the rock. There's the stronghold down there, but it's being guarded by a bunch of those bandits you can see off in the distance. There's the closest one, and as soon as I start attacking him, those dudes behind him are going to start coming after us. So I'll see if I can take the long way around. Kind of sneak around them. We'll see how it goes. I tried. There's about a dozen of them, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're feeling saucy, you can take them all on, but I'm carrying Mercedes with me, and I don't want her to get killed again, because I think she's died twice already to these guys, so I'm just not in the mood for it. So I'll probably use a bit more of my staff there, and pea shooter. And then if I'm feeling saucy, there's a heavy attack, which is just a regular, sweep of the staff. Nah, whatever, dude. Can I hold down the Y button? Nope, doesn't do anything. And holding down the X button doesn't do anything either. Okay, where are the bandits? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can hug this rock. See if that makes a difference. So I'll take the long way to that stronghold over there. See if I can avoid those bandits who are guarding the road. Because I'm assuming that's actually why they're there on the road, to intercept guys like me. Queens. Here we go. This could be interesting. We got a few of them here. Crap, we don't have an option, guys. We'll see how far back we can hang. Let's see if I can lure them up here, so I don't have to take on so many at once. There we go. Come at me, bro. Holy crap, look at that. Like, that's about 7 of them, I think. This could be interesting. Well, if I can hang back, we'll see if we can keep the numbers manageable. I didn't say it was going to be easy. I mean, tactics do matter in this game. And getting overpowered with a vulnerable escort is going to be a problem. Okay, we'll keep Mercedes back here. Yeah, no more, huh? Okay, I guess he's not following us. Well, that's good for Mercedes. We'll let the others do the fighting. Yes, yeah, they're definitely hanging back. Mercedes is near me, so that's good. I can help her out by keeping her out of danger a little bit. Like a real escort, you know what I mean? Okay, now things are going to get interesting. Better get back here, Mercedes. Stay back, Mercedes. Don't be like Tyrone. No, you stay in your lane. Okay, they're kind of hanging back a little bit. Let's see what I can do here. I'll see if I can take him out from long range. Nah, I'm not strong enough. These arrows aren't going to do too much. I'm going to have to close in on them. So I'm doing well, but my experience level isn't high enough to really do a lot of damage on these guys. At least with the arrows. But they're good against wolves. You know, basic wolf packs. Stay back, Mercedes. Okay, Plum has problems now. Did I miss? That guy's moving too fast. I think I missed. Okay, one more. Let me do some regular arrows, see if I can whittle them down a bit. Because the idea is I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about Mercedes, really, at this point. It's an escort mission. Think about, what, 7 of them? So we can get easily overpowered. So we're not technically doing, like, Deus Ex Human Revolution, like AI management, but I figure the best way to deal with them is to keep them from getting too close to us in a large group. Okay, get back, Mercedes. Okay. I'll be able to... No guys with swords and shields. Those are the guys I'm trying to take out along with the archers. Those are the ones who can really do damage from long range. Well, the archers will do the damage from long range and really knock down people like Mercedes. But the assassins aren't too bad. There's an archer right there. So let's see if I can wipe him out. Or at least keep him pinned down. So we can't get off another arrow. Let's work out the Seekers. And not too many are getting that close to me, so that's good. Mercedes is still behind me, so that's exactly where she needs to stay. If I could give her AI commands, I would, but you know, Capcom loves their escort missions. Stupid Resident Evil 5. Actually, was that like an Ico thing, where it was like, oh crap, you see that guy off there? That's a Cyclops. That's going to be a problem. Okay, guy with the sword and shield's coming up. As long as he doesn't kill anybody, I think we'll be okay. Let's get a couple more going. There aren't that many showing up, so this might be manageable. Refold. Didn't I see this in like, what was that movie? Didn't I see that in a Kingdom of Heaven? Although I was behind a city wall at that point. It's pretty bad. When things die down, I'll probably get back to what I was saying about Skyrim in my last video. Because to their credit, you know, Dragon's Dogma pulls out some better battles, I'll say that. I mean, there are scenes, you know, where you kind of... Now she's going after a guy who's already on the ground. Here we go. Yeah, let me get my fire going. Why the heck not? Okay, get back here, Mercedes. Come on. Okay, do I fire? Yeah, no one's close enough. Okay, I'll cancel that. Yeah, it's not gonna do me any damage. Okay, I'll take out either. See if I can get these two guys. Last time I came down this way, I think I was hugging the wall over to the right side of the screen. What was it? Was it the western wall? Ran into a bunch of Saurians. So I'll probably end up going back there eventually. Sit down, bro. That's a guy with a sword and shield, so I might need to get up close and personal with him. Okay, let's break out the angle. Come at me, bro. Yeah, he doesn't want any of this. Which is fine by me. And he's almost dead. And he's down. No, he's not dead yet. We'll take care of that. He's running away. Hey, bug it off. Okay. Well, at any rate, they don't want any of this, and that's fine with me. I think I whittled some of them down. I think they're starting to get the idea. Don't mess with your boy. Don't mess with your boy staying up here on a hill. Safe and out of danger. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep Mercedes safe. That's the problem. I mean, it's an escort mission and all. I just didn't want to push my luck. So I stayed in my game. Let's get dangerous. A little help. Yeah, they don't want any of this. See if I can hug this wall, keep away from the Cyclops. Was the Cyclops going to kill them? That'd be nice. Okay, enough of this. Come get some. Well, here comes the crowd. Shouldn't these guys be dead by now? Get back here, Mercedes. And Plum's down. Okay, we got a problem. Okay, Mercedes, let's go. Let's go. We are leaving. Come on, you stupid sons of... Okay, Plum, now you're a liability. Screw you guys. Come on, Mercedes. Damn it, Mercedes, you're gonna get killed. Is that her? Yeah, she's dead. Crap. Okay, we got a problem, guys. Now I'm just mad. Should have my snag daggers. Yeah, we're gonna need some snag daggers, and now I'm angry. Yeah, I'm gonna have one of those moments. Definitely gonna have one of those moments. My Inigo Montoya moment. I am not having this. Maybe I'll just restart. I'll probably do that. Yeah, well, so much for the, whatchamacallit. See, so the problem was, yeah, that guy. The problem was I left Mercedes alone with a dude with a sword and a shield. And you. And I'm just mad. Bastard. Okay, I probably have to restart that because I'm trying to keep her alive. That's the only reason I'm out here, right? Damn it, Mercedes. Yeah. Well, let's get the Mercedes back to the shop.